Okay, well, here it is, the Mortal Kombat Fight Stick for the Switch 2, the Switch, Xbox, PS5, PC, whatever you want to use. This will work with it. Now, they used to make a Mortal Kombat Classic arcade fight stick for the PS3 and the Xbox. You can find those on eBay, but this one has a feature that no other Mortal Kombat fight stick has, and really any other professional fight stick doesn't have this feature either, which I will share with you at the end of this video. Now, if you like videos like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to show you that this is going to work with the Mortal Kombat collection that is soon to come out, that is going to be shown at Evo here shortly and will be available on many consoles. Here we go. Let's get started. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so unfortunately, this is not available in stores, and I had to build it myself. This is the setup here. I already pre-cut all the pieces, did a lot of the leg work already. This is the back piece. I laminated the back. Some of these are laminated. Some of them are painted. Some of them are vinyl. This is the bottom vinyl, which wasn't too good, but I laminated the bottom. These are the side pieces, painted the inside. The front piece. Button's going to go here. We got a Mortal Kombat button that's going right in the front here. That front piece is laminated. Here is the control panel right here. We already put the artwork and everything on it. The back I just spray painted. It looks pretty nasty. Did the insert nuts here for the joystick right here. We got all the buttons and everything. And here we're going to use hinges. We're going to use hinges right here. And then that's going to hinge to there and close like that. An iPac 2 encoder. This is going to be our encoder. Okay, stop it here. The iPac 1 and 2 did not work. It doesn't work with the Switch 2. I did not know this. So what we did is we went with a new encoder. We are going with the Brook Universal encoder. More to come on this encoder. There's a long story associated with it. I'll probably have a separate video on this encoder itself and how it works with the Switch 2. But just know that the iPac and iPac 2 does not work with the Switch 2. We have all our buttons. We have Cherry micro switches in here, and we have all hap buttons. We have T-molding. T-molding is going to go on the outside. We have an IL joystick in here. The IL joystick. That is about everything. We're going to time lapse this video, and I'm going to put it all together right now. Okay, so we got to do the laminate really quick. I'm going to do that off the side. I'll leave a video on how to laminate your arcades in the description if you want to see how to do laminate. I'm going to laminate the sides, and then we'll be right back for the T-molding and the rest of the buttons. Okay, we got the laminate on the side. Laminate just looks so much better, and it cleans up a lot easier. And you know, with this project, everything I had was extra. Every part, the wood, the T-molding, the buttons, the joysticks, everything was extra. All I had to do was buy the vinyl top control panel graphics, which I got from Game On Graphics. I'll leave or a link in the description where I got this. I made this myself. You can actually make your own graphics, send it to them, and they'll print it for you. I did an okay job here. It wasn't the greatest job I did with the graphics, but so let's just put the T-molding on, then add the buttons. We'll time lapse through that, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, T-molding's on now. Let's do the buttons and joystick. Okay, we got a real cool Etsy button, Mortal Kombat. It actually lights up. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to light up. We'll see, but that one's going to go here. That's going to be pretty cool. Player 1 start button. And we're going to need one button for the run button, which I guess we'll do red. I actually can't remember what color they used for a Mortal Kombat 3 for the run button. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. Well, we're going to go with red. Now the joystick, when you do insert nuts, makes it real easy. All right, we got it. That feels really good. Used a red joystick. I could have used black, but I just thought red was a good color. We just have to add, where's my encoder at? Now this is, I think I said it was IPAC 2. I think it's an IPAC 1. I don't know. Either way, I think it should work with the Switch. Okay, we're back to the universal encoder. This is the one I have. I actually upgraded to the Fusion Edition. You can see, for those that really know these encoders, this is the Fusion Edition. And again, more to come in a separate video on this, but this is the way it looks once it's all hooked up. Okay, so the last thing we have to do, obviously, is test this with the Switch 2. We plugged it in, we configured it correctly. There will be a whole nother video on how to configure this with the Switch 2. And look at this, guys. It just works perfectly. And we'll test it on Street Fighter. My buttons are a little messed up here, but we'll just test it. Obviously, this button configuration doesn't work with Street Fighter, so I don't know what A button, but that doesn't matter. We just want to make sure this works. And since we don't have the Mortal Kombat Collections yet, we've got to use another different fighting game we'll use. So we want to change grip order to make sure that we get the USB player 1, and then I'll use a regular controller for the player 2, just for kicks. Forgot this yellow button's my A button. Looks good. You can clearly see it says USB controller. Make sure some of these buttons work.
Round 1, fight!
Low punch there. All right. Oh yeah. Good button. Those are all the punches. There it is, guys. So now we just have to check out the last feature of this. The one I told you was a special feature that is only available on this Mortal Kombat Fight Stick and none others. Yes. Okay, so what was that feature that this has that those other Fight Sticks don't? Well, this one has pinball buttons on the side, a flipper button, as well as a nudge button, and your hands will sit perfectly on top of this Fight Stick for pinball, and you can play it with FX3 on PC or whatever. You can even play it if you have the Stern Pinball Classics for Switch. So any way you want to play pinball, this will play your pinball games. And obviously you could switch the button here for a plunger if you wanted to. I have a different button, but this acts as a pinball player box as well as a Fight Stick, a feature that's not commonly found on high quality Fight Sticks. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment if you want, and thanks for watching The Rexer Show.